Guess what, I got to work again. Guess you can see that for yourself. And I'm pretty sure, if you haven't noticed, you're probably wondering what I'm doing next to a giant microphone. Yeah. You can thank my school scholarship for that one. Anyway, I know you're not here for my update on new equipment. You're here for more escape rooms. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Hey everyone, it's Rose Crystal, and I'm back in another episode of Zero Escape. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. We went through the second room of the fourth door, only to come across a kitchen. Of course, the kitchen wasn't the only surprise waiting for us. There was a freezer in there too, which we got locked into, which I have my doubts that Lotus didn't just help. I mean, she didn't help. I mean, she clearly had all the time in the world to help while we were there freezing. So, I have my eye on her. Is there more to her than what she claims to be? Anyway, with that out of the way, let's get right into it. Most likely we will not be going through another escape room today, because this is about the time where we all meet up in the hospital room. So that is what we're going to do today. Without any further ado, let's get right into it.
I think we've been here before.
Yeah, certainly have.
The elevators are over there, so that means...
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
That means the map was right.
Looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
Next move?
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
He's right. Let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D. First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Yeah, there were 2 doors. But they were both locked. We couldn't open them.
That's exactly it.
Now, Route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
That's exactly what happened last time, because you remember in the last route, we met up with June, Lotus, Santa, and Clover. In this case, we met up with Clover. And all those 4. So now we should meet up with 7, Ace, Snake, and Clover now.
No, I don't think we will.
Why not?
Why not?
Exactly, why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is open? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed.
Oh, that's very true.
But it's open now. What do you think that means?
That means the other group just came by here.
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means...
Route D, then.
That is the only logical route now.
D it is.
Yup, Route D.
Then we're set. Everything looks okay here.
Let's check the next deck just to be sure.
Yeah, just like I thought. D-deck is totally underwater.
That is definitely not good.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C deck.
What else is here?
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs, just like the floor above.
Hold on. These are kind of different. See? There's a card reader on the side.
Another strange mark.
We're glad 7 isn't here, because you know exactly what happened last time. We made a little joke about Lotus, about her being a bull, and with Lotus standing right here, that would not be wise to make that joke again.
Hey, look! It's Lotus's symbol!
Never mind, I guess we want to die.
Huh?
Junpei, I love you.
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it. That seems like... Oh, ouch, 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 ouch!
You had that coming. You just did.
What was that about the mark again?
Please, for the love of me, Junpei, you already died in another route. We don't need to die again and get the Lotus ending.
Nothing.
This is a Mercury symbol. The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Leave it to June to explain it. Please.
Hermes, herpes, whatever.
That's not the same thing.
If we can't get this thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Probably.
I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa, there's so many doors.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them.
I think the sun already set.
Yeah, Santa.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
Way to be morbid.
That's even worse.
Well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Time to head back to the stairs.
And now the right hallway.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them.
All right, let's start with this one. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it.
If I'm right, it's the hospital, right? Yep, it's the hospital.
What?
What the hell is this?
Yeah, it's a hospital room.
This place is huge.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Is this a hospital?
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3.
And we know that door, compared to my last playthrough, wasn't very good, so we're not going to go down door number 3. Meaning, according to this flowchart, now, we should be meeting up in the center right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but I'm at the center piece. Basically, we need to choose a better route, because the route we went to is the submarine route, and that's not good. So there are only other 2 options available to us. Well, there are multiple, but regardless, the only ones that have a different ending are 7 and 8.
The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Why is the second door blank? That seems kind of strange, don't you think?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Oh, it's no use.
Well, what do you think was going to happen? You guys need to authenticate before doing anything.
Well, of course. If it was that easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the notary game? We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't... Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Oh, that's right.
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase?
Maybe there's a way to avoid Snake's death if we go down another route.
If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But this one,
It has nothing at all.
There's nothing on it.
right?
I wonder if it's broken.
I highly doubt that.
Only one way to find out.
It's not responding.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
None of them are working.
What does it mean?
Means someone is a traitor.
I knew it. They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
No, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
I believe the bottom of the device has been removed.
There we go.
Snake!
Ace and 7.
Ace! Clover! 7!
How?
How did you end up here?
It's the same room.
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
We must.
There you have it. Our half of the story.
Okay, let me see if I got all this straight. When you guys got here, the bases for the reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
Exactly.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Why don't we check those 3 reds again, just in case?
You're right.
But why?
There's a long, thin gap on the bottom. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Well, what about that hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those doors?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however. I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere.
I wonder what they all mean.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Probably a hospital ship, like we discovered in the last row.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gourdane bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself, which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
If you're wondering why I'm not skipping all this dialogue, it's because, again, I mentioned a few episodes back that some hidden dialogue from previous routes is embedded in this dialogue, so that's why I'm not skipping it or going to anywhere new. I'm waiting because embedded dialogue could be anywhere.
But the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
So you're saying this Lord Gourdane bought this ship?
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down, just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured...
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean... I don't know.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back?
Yeah?
Yeah, never told us about this. Well, me, as a player, I know, but we don't know in-game.
Your point being?
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know? Why?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
What?
Huh. A bell.
You know, you'd think you'd tell me that in advance, Seven.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway. 10, 11, 12. 12.
It's midnight. Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
We don't have any time to screw around.
Considering our first ending happened at 5 a.m., yeah, I'd say you don't.
Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
48?
There are 48 other rooms?
Maybe?
I love how the dialogue is not matching the voice lines.
Alright, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
That seems reasonable.
Yeah. Sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
You have 6 hours. I'm pretty sure that's enough time.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right.
Then let's do this. It's a 1. I better get back to the others.
Now let's see.
Huh?
What's up?
What are they doing over there?
Well, I know what's up. I just need to know, like, is the ending with Snake possible to change?
What happened, guys?
Jumpy, look!
Vacant? Come on, guys. Who was it?
Now I'm really wondering if this is the same novel area. I'm gonna check real quick. We're going down this route, and okay. While we have gone down the right ending, I assume the green line is because we're down this current route right now. So, with that, I assume the 378 doors is the next novel thing.
I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but
If you were the only first one back, I had this theory going last time that Lotus may have found them and not told anybody, but that's impossible. Unless she's either Zero, or she's working with Zero.
the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see.
But considering what we already know about Lotus, I highly doubt she's Zero. But then again, the only people we have any information on are Seven and Lotus. Lotus being a mother of children who were kidnapped for a psychological experiment, and Seven being a cop investigating said psychological experiment. We don't know anything else about any other characters. Well, scratch that. We know about June, Lotus, and Seven for the reasons I just mentioned above, and June being our childhood friend. Do I scratch them out being Zero then? Absolutely not. Everybody is suspicious until I find evidence to prove that they're not. So, I don't know. I don't know who could be Zero at this point, and I don't, because I want to see that ending for myself with you guys, because I have, again, like I've mentioned multiple times throughout this game, I have not beaten it, and I don't plan to beat it off camera.
You're right. It's in there. What about the other two?
Sorry for the tangent. I just feel like I had to get that off my chest because I still got no clue who Zero is, and naturally, the more evidence I got that proves that Lotus, June, and Seven aren't Zero, the better. But that means everyone else is still on the chopping block until otherwise proven innocent.
They're the same.
Let me take a look. It's just as you said. Alright, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
none.
That only leaves my possibility that Zero may have put the stuff back, but why wait an hour? Is it just for entertainment? Or is it for something else entirely? Or my last possibility could be Snake.
Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake? Does that mean that he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
So he's missing no matter what route you take.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
Blind people can get around by feeling objects. Then again, with the cruise ship being multiple levels, I'm surprised he hasn't hurt himself.
No! That's impossible! Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing! He can't get around as well as anyone who can see.
Or feeling, or, touching.
So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible. I'm gonna go look for him.
You want to get lost?
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait! Well, that didn't work. Damn it. What should we do now?
Well, the red is working now.
No, we're not leaving two people behind. We should go look for them.
With 5 hours left?
Oh man, this ain't good.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
As much as I don't want to agree with Santa here, I kind of have to. I mean, you guys are on a time limit. If we weren't on a time limit, I'd say go look for them as much as you want. But we do have a time limit. That's the problem.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'm going to record as long until we get to the 3, 7, and 8 doors.
I'll be over here.
See you all later.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go. But where should we start?
Let's see.
We're already... Okay, so we did a casino in the previous playthrough. So let's go to the hallway with all the rooms.
We should go check out that hallway with all the rooms.
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Oh, it's Ace.
Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
We already let Ace handle it. I'm gonna let Ace handle it for this time. We don't have any reason to bother him.
Why don't we just leave this area to Ace? We can go somewhere else.
I don't mind. But where?
Well, let's see.
Let's go back to the casino.
Let's go take a look around the casino.
Okay, let's go.
How do we know where the casino is? I mean, we went to the other rooms instead of 5.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, right, that's in front of the casino.
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
I feel Lotus is very suspicious because at this point, we learned that she would do anything to get out of here, even sacrifice people, because because within this route, we know that only people that form a 9 through digital route can escape, meaning not everyone's going to make it, and I think she knows that. And now we know that as a player. So we know her motivations from another route because she wants to go home and see her children. So she can see what happened during those 9 days during the psychological experiment. Because as long as she's on here, she can't see her children. So she already has a pretty good motive to not stay on the ship any longer than she has to. But that still doesn't make her completely innocent in my eyes.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
Let's listen to what she has to say.
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8. Our digital route would be 1, but there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, if we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 26.
To be able to get in the 8, you'd be able to get in the 8 door.
The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8. Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. And 1 plus 0 equals 1.
So we'd have to separate from them, and that's the horror of this game.
The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am?
I don't know, man. You have multiple motives for wanting to get off the ship.
Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we?
Yeah, in less than 5 hours?
Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
You'd be leaving them behind temporarily.
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
It's literally impossible, Lotus, doing the math.
No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship.
Because we wouldn't add up till 9.
The 4 of us couldn't open door 9. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Yeah, that's right. The digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
And you have to at least have 5 people in the room.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
Junpei, I'm sorry, but I've clearly seen that you cannot bring everybody with you. I mean, we know now that it is impossible to bring everybody with us.
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious?
We can't all get off the ship at once, dude. It's impossible.
And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right? The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
No. Wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail. Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, we clearly saw what happens when we go against the group. Everybody gets axed. So, am I really okay with that is the question.
That's just...
Do you think I could have a moment alone? There's some things I need to think about.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah. All right. Where should we go next?
Let's go back to the large hospital room.
Hey, why don't we go back to the big hospital room?
Sure, let's go.
Hey, wait. That's...
Because we already saw what happens when we go to the first floor. We end up running into Clover and she gets all mad at us. Hang on.
Santa?
Let's talk then.
What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but
Who do you think did it?
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
I did 0 last time. I want to say Lotus, or maybe even Snake. Let's see what happens.
Well, it seems like it would have to be Snake, wouldn't it? Maybe he got back here before any of us. He found the parts somewhere, put them back, and then went through one of the numbered doors.
That's very likely considering what we found in door 3.
No, it's not possible. You have to authenticate with at least 3 people, or the red won't open the door. There's no way a single person could get through there by themselves.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Unless, having knowledge from another route is a blessing and a curse because you already know what's going to happen. But at the same time, in order to get the true ending, you have to go through things multiple times in a row. The game itself told us that. So we already have the knowledge we need, and we already know where Snake is. He's bona fide dead. And the only reason that happened is because 2 people opened the door and shoved him inside. Well, Snake and 2 other people that we don't know authenticated, shoved him in, and killed him that way.
So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Bingo! We have a winner.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Because either they are 0, or they are on par with working with 0.
Yeah,
But why?
no idea. Maybe if they come clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
Because why would they, if the same person who put the guts of the red back in took them out, that'd be very bad for that person if they ever got found out.
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding. Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
That is also a possibility.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah. Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You've gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
Again, I was joking last time, but watch as June is 0. Just watch. I would be so pissed off if June ends up being 0.
And that's that, I guess.
We're gonna finish searching. We already know what happens. I went through all the options in my previous playthrough.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched.
So if you guys want to go see that, go back to when the episode titled "There's a Traitor Among Us," and I go through all the paths there.
And we can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Alright, this is where we're gonna end the episode. Like I said, we were not gonna do an escape room today, but we're just gonna do the reuniting, and then we'll go on. So if you guys want to see the next episode of Zero Escape 999, please consider a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys!